Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. Sagittarius, we are going to see what messages are coming here for you. I always want to remind you that these readings are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. Sagittarius, I also want to let you know to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and your ascendant sign, because by doing that you get a much fuller reading of the energies that you are working with. Also, I have a new channel that is all to do with love and matters of the heart. So if you like love readings, I will link that channel in the description box below. So I'm just getting your cards and I'm seeing what is happening here. Okay, perfect. So Sagittarius, we have some energies that are here to do with your heart and also your mind, because there is a feeling here that something is currently out of balance and causing some anxiety here. So we're going to speak about what is going on here, because it looks like there is a decision that you need to make, because we have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords, we can see here that you're currently conflicted about a decision that you need to make. You're not sure which way to turn. You might just be wanting to make a choice, but you are hearing conflicting maybe messages, information coming in. This person is saying this, that person is saying that, or this person requires this from you, the other person requires that from you, and you are just feeling torn between the two and also yourself. So whatever is happening here, the number 2 is all about those decisions, those choices, whatever choices and decisions that you need to make. This is having you really feeling confused, because the swords they operate in your mental plane, in your mind. So there is a confusion, there is that foggy type of energy in your mind. There is just that clarity that is lacking currently. And the divine, when it comes to the Two of Swords, sometimes when you don't have all the information that you need to make, and yet you still need to make that decision, this is that invitation to just tap into your intuition and to see what your intuition is saying. Because either way, you could stay in this energy of wanting to gather as much information as possible, and all it's doing is just leading to more confusion. So tap into your intuition, into your gut instincts, and see what your gut is saying. Because when you do that, this is when you can just start releasing this energy of anxiety. Because I feel that this energy of overthinking is really causing you a lot of anxiety. And Sagittarius, I just want to send that, that healing energy towards you. Because when you are in these energies, this is not a nice type of energy. When you're feeling anxious, when you're not knowing which way to go, when there's a sense of confusion that is here. But the thing is, what I really like to see as this story is progressing is that things are getting better. So the energies are going to start shifting, and they are going to start shifting by, first of all, the first card that we have from our oracle was the man holding the heart. And this card is all about really tapping into your heart, into your feelings, okay? But in a way that brings in a masculine type of energy. Because whatever is happening here, the confusion is not going away. Whatever is happening here, you are just feeling a little bit stuck. And so here you're tapping into your mind, but you're bringing in that masculine type of energy around the way you are feeling. Because sometimes we need to really step in to that energy that can make some choices, some decisions. Because why am I saying a masculine energy? Because when we're tapping into our feminine energies, we can get lost in our feelings. And what I feel really that is going on right now, the confusion is caused in your feelings. And when we're looking at that divine masculine energy, this is when you can just bring that thought. This is when you can look at this situation and start removing that conflict that is being brought about through your feelings. You are starting to look at the facts, and by you looking at the facts, you're starting to bring in an energy of logic, an energy of really thinking things through. Yes, the heart is important, but sometimes the heart can also get in the way. And the reason why I'm really trying to emphasize that masculine type of energy is because, as we can see, we have a masculine energy here, the divine masculine energy that is here, the divine masculine energy that is here. So this is why I know, like, sometimes people can get triggered if you're starting to give sexes to energies. But we need to understand that within all of us, it doesn't matter what sex you subscribe to, even if you subscribe to no sex at all. What is here is the energy that you're working with, the energy that is going to be helping you is that masculine type of energy. It is not to do with male or female. We are talking about the energy itself. So this is you really tapping in to that thinking, using logic, using facts. This is what's really important, and putting your emotions aside for a moment, because we can see that even here we have that divine masculine energy that is thinking, that is looking at the situation here, again trying to gain clarity from the situation, understanding that sometimes you really have to put your emotions aside. And by putting your emotions aside, you can start making logical decisions that are gonna help assist you out of this anxiety that you're currently tied in. So again, this masculine energy is really here, and it's really emphasizing and highlighting taking authority of this situation, taking authority of this situation in a logical way, only looking at the facts, and the facts only. Put your emotions and your heart aside for the time being, because right now, when you are all in your emotions, this is the feeling that we have, and this feeling is holding you a hostage and captive to whatever is going on. And if you stay in this feeling, you're not going to find your way out of this situation anytime soon. So we're putting our feelings, we can see that our woman is crying in this card. So we're putting our feelings and our emotions to one side. So if we can just look at this reading and just quickly glancing over it, if we just can sum it up quickly in like 5 seconds, emotions aside, logic, put your thinking hat on. It's important. It's going to solve whatever is going on, because we're going to see that we have the King of Swords that is here, and the King of Swords is the same type of energy. You are bringing in that wisdom. You're working with that divine masculine energy. You're really looking at cutting out anything that is not important in helping you make this decision. You're almost appearing as if you're cold, but that cold feeling is important, because remember, we spoke about removing our emotions, and I know that when you remove emotions aside in a situation and put them to one side, you can appear as if you're cold, but this is going to help you make the right decision for you. So it's all about looking at your situation from a higher perspective, bringing that energy of wisdom, analyzing the situation, and setting yourself free. So I really like that, because when you're able to do that, we have now shifted our energy, and we have now shifted our energy to one of my favorite cards when we're speaking about our emotions and feelings. You now have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups now is the energy where you're celebrating. So you have found a way out of this situation through your logic, through your thinking, looking at facts and all that. And you have removed this feminine type of energy that is here. You've removed this energy that is here, that is currently stuck, that is currently feeling like there's a lot of anxiety, not being able to make that decision quickly, not being able to see clearly about what is happening. You have removed this situation, put it to one side. You have looked at this situation from a highest perspective, almost like from a detached point of view. And when you do that, this is bringing in that energy of celebration. So soon you're going to be celebrating, because you have found your way out of a situation that had you bound and not being able to make a clear choice. So the reading here is really quite clear. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our oracle cards. So our oracle cards, like I was telling you already, we're seeing that this oracle card is encouraging you to look at the bigger picture. And we saw you already as the King of Swords, looking at the bigger picture, because the swords are all about information. They're all about the way we're thinking. They're all about like that feeling that, it is really important to get to the truth. The swords are about justice. So as you are looking at this picture, you're looking at it from a higher perspective, removing emotions and really wanting justice to come into this situation. So again, these two cards are giving a high five to each other because they are really encouraging you to step in and have that higher perspective about what is going on here. And we're seeing that our next oracle card is saying that adjustments are required, and these adjustments are required around the way you're handling this situation. You're now understanding that you're removing emotions away from this situation, and you're replacing those emotions with facts and really getting down to the detail. And so this is how these adjustments, as you are deploying them and employing them into this situation, you're going to see your situation starting to change. So the last card we have is encouraging you to hold your vision. So we saw you here as the King of Swords, having that high perspective. The King of Swords is able to communicate clearly, right? Cutting to the chase. So as you are here thinking in your mind about the strategies that you're going to employ, you are having that clear vision about where you are going, you are having that wisdom. And as you really sorted out all the facts in this situation, this is the time to hold your vision, because now you have found a way out of this situation. Because when you're looking at the mountains, we're seeing that we have the mountains here in the King of Swords card, and we also have the mountains that are here. So mountains in the tarot always represent our challenges. Excuse me. So they represent our challenges, and as you are seeing your way out of this challenge that you're having, it is time to hold that vision so you can, figure your way out and succeed in the way that is freeing to you, in the way that is going to bring in celebration for you. So this is the reading that I have for you, Sagittarius. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.